Well, hello and welcome to Gear Gyan with me, Sahil Jaktiani, where we talk about all things related to the Indian guitar gear scene. And in today's episode, we're reviewing this Fender Player HSS Strat made in China. It's not a Chendar, it's a Fender, but made in China. We're going to get more into that, but first, do click that subscribe button and ring that bell to stay up to date with all our latest videos. So if you haven't seen the unboxing of this beauty, please go check it out. It's in the card above. It wasn't really an unboxing, was it? It was more of a first impressions. This guitar was, basically given to me by a guitarist in Bangalore, Stanley John. And it's oldish, it's not new, but again, it's a beautiful instrument. Plays exactly like MIM Fender, the neck's exactly like that. Beautiful guitar, really interesting concept of an HSS with a tele neck pickup. You have a coil split over here. Really good pickups. There's actually, from what I've read on the specs, there's supposed to be a maple cap on this or a maple veneer, and it's on both sides apparently. I can't see that because of the paint burst, this honey burst that they've put. It looks beautiful. A pine body, and I quite like it. It's just the right weight. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. Neck's beautiful, really nice tuners because they're your Fender standard quality vintage style tuners with the holes inside. I love those. I don't have too many guitars with those, but whichever guitars I do have with those, they stay in tune fine. They're just as good as locking tuners. It's a pretty solid guitar. Nice five-way switch. Okay, you got your usual, neck and middle and bridge, and then the coil split option for positions 1 and 2. So yeah, it's quite interesting. It's quite loaded, in my opinion, for a made in China Strat. It's definitely a better quality than a Squier, miles above it for sure. And at the time when they were selling it, it was relatively reasonable in price also. So it's quite good, feature loaded. Like I said, excellent specs. Why don't you have a look at the detailed specs for yourself? So those were the specs. I've been gushing about this guitar. I really can't find a flaw with it. I'm not a fan of the steel bent saddles, okay? They're not my favorite. I like block saddles, but that's my personal opinion because the screws don't eat away at your hands. You can put smaller screws if you want to. But there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just nitpicking, okay? Now let's listen to the sounds of this baby. We've got Ashwin in the house. You know the drill. Clean, crunch, high gain into the Vanity Plugin VST from Neural DSP. Let's get to it. that was the playthrough. What did you think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. At the time of filming, this baby was going for, I think, around about 53, well, earlier price. Maybe that was even a 4-year-old price or something like that. Was going for about 52,000, and it's a no-brainer for me at that price. It's phenomenal. I mean, there's nothing I can floor at that price for this kind of a guitar. Made in China, but feels like a made in Mexico, without a doubt. Okay, excellent guitar. Is it going to stay in the collection? I would love it to stay in the collection, but I think it's going to be part of a giveaway. So, you know, it's probably going to be moved on. But man, whoever gets this is getting a player grade instrument, a really good instrument, a really nice telly, a very versatile telly. I think the sounds are phenomenal. The only weak point for me was the bridge. Again, maybe raise the bridge up a little bit to get more of a powerful tone, but I don't know. I would definitely mod this particular pickup. I think everything else is fine. There's really nothing wrong with it. These are all Adnico pickups, so pretty good. Yeah, I mean, just if you get this secondhand and it's a good price, I mean, it's literally a no-brainer. It's a phenomenal neck. The neck alone from Fender now, if you go for this kind of a neck made in Mexico, will set you back like 30,000 rupees. So, you know, it's worth it. So all in all I have to say is I'm very happy I got this guitar. It's a phenomenal buy. I think super value for money. Of course, it's being moved on, so whoever gets it is going to be a very lucky player. So all in all, I have no choice but to give this definitely a double thumbs up from my end.